Subscribe to JB dragmotoxboss. It's free, easy, and you can always unsubscribe anytime. If I hit 1.5k subscribers, I will do a video where I see how much money I can make in Lumber Tycoon 2 after starting from scratch in the course of 6 hours. So subscribe. This is a specific message to Vetley. Maybe even Francis and Company. And Tomorrowland Pro. I know all three of you worry about relationships all the time, so that's why I put you all in the thumbnail. Not actually, but I have to put random people in the thumbnail whenever I talk about something regarding love, and you know what, I'm like, you know what, I need to talk about some sort of subject about love, and then put random people in the thumbnail. Maybe we'll put Bricky Beast in there too. We'll put them all in the thumbnail, and then we'll talk about love here, okay? All right. So, anyways, love. I actually don't have a freaking subject for this. I just wanted an excuse to put funny people in the thumbnail and put love in the title. Holy crap. Okay, I got it. All right. The requirements to sustain a relationship, all right? So, I'm going to say this right here, right now, and I'm going to repeat, all right? I'm going to repeat it loudly, really obnoxiously. I'm going to repeat it so many times this video so you guys understand, and then I'm also going to put Badlands Chugs and Charlie 10 in the thumbnail, maybe. No, they were in the last love topic videos, so they don't get put into this one because we can't give them too much fame. All right. Anyways, the mic thing up here looks so freaking disgusting and weird. Goodness gracious. All right. Anyways, so if you are a teenager and you want to get into a relationship, first off, I recommend that you wait till you're at least 15. If your parents prohibit you from dating till a future age date, like, you know, until you're an older age, then you'll have to go with it, I guess. Love's not everything. You can't really fight your parents over love. Goodness gracious. The amount of couples I see in school is just absolutely insane. It's just like, here, there, here, there, here, there. It just doesn't even make any sense. What happened to watch and play Lumber Tycoon 2, or try to grind in a Minecraft server? Like, just no one does any of those fun things anymore. Like, they just date all the time. Like, goodness gracious. Dating is a thing that I feel like most people, when they're born, unless someone sets them straight, they naturally crave love, you know. Humans, everybody, most people at least. There's some aromantic and asexual people out there. I think we're talking towards the aromantic. Okay, we're not going to get into that, okay? But you know, wanting to be in a relationship is what most people want and crave, and, you know, most people just want it. They never try and overcome it. Some people overcome it. Some people think on a higher perspective and don't crave a relationship. I've craved a relationship for so long in my life, so long, and, you know, I no longer do. I've, you know, found a way to go above it. I feel like there's a way that you could just go above it. Everyone can stay single, and if you cannot, then you just have not overcome it. You know, sometimes it's not even your fault. Maybe you have a terrible situation and you need, like, affection. Anyways, there is a big thing that I need to tell everybody here. Why the frick does this video feel different? Like, I'm talking in a different style all of a sudden. This is kind of weird. I don't know if I finished saying this, but you need to learn to love yourself first more. If you are going through a terrible, terrible situation, a very terrible and rough situation, or, you know, like just anything that's just rough that makes you depressed. If you're all depressed, if there's any, like, percentage of depression, maybe I'm incorrect because I've never been fully depressed before. I have been depressed before, but I have not been depressed majorly. I've never been depressed majorly in my entire freaking life, all right? Thankfully. And, you know, as time moves on and as, like, good things are happening to me, and as I expand my JB dragmotoxboss community, the percentage of me getting majorly depressed declines day by day. And I know that depression can hit anyone at any moment, no matter how they're feeling. But I feel like, you know, there is a good chance that you can find a way to prevent it, all right? I mean, positive thinking can probably also help prevent it as well. My point is that you should focus on working on yourself and realize to love yourself before you love someone else. All right, now let's talk about the requirements that you need in order to date, all right? So here's the thing. You need good skills and tips. Don't ever chase too much. It'll make you come off as needy, all right? Therefore, by double texting or just like just like the fact of seeming needy. Like if you feel like you're pulling on the conversation much more than the other person, just skip. Just try and date another person, you know? The person who's being cold towards you, don't try anymore for them. I have a video. I'm not going to link it or anything because I don't feel like it, but it's on my channel. I play Oaklands in that video, and it's called something along the lines of like, if you're going to get into a relationship, do this, or whatever. So, something along the lines of that. So you can go ahead and watch that video if you want more tips on that specifically. But the main points of what I'm trying to say is that you need these things, all right? 2 things to properly go into a serious relationship, all right? The first one I'm going to mention is driving, all right? You need to have a driver's license, all right? Now, if you want to get your driver's license just because you want to date someone and take them out, don't get your driver's license just because you want to take someone out. Get your driver's license for you. Get your driver's license for you to have the ability to drive somewhere if you need to in the future, all right? Get it for yourself. Don't get it just because you want to take out a girl. Get it because you want to get it so you can help better your life, all right? Don't make up an excuse and not get it if you have no interest in girls, you know? If we went by that logic, then I would not have my driver's license. Just because, I have to make that into a whole damn video too. Next video, guys, it's the next video. Forgot about talking about that, jeez. But anyways, you need a driver's license if you want to properly take someone out. Now, I know when you don't have your driver's license and you're in walking distance of the person you're dating, you know, sometimes you can get away with, you know, going over their house or, you know, walking a while to their house if they live 5 minutes away in driving distance or something. But most of the time, you're going to have to get your parents to drive you to places, and that doesn't really work out. Or otherwise, you know, just talk online. Unless, yeah, I forgot about this part. Unless you both are fine with, talking to each other online, on Discord, on Roblox, whatever. I mean, not just chatting all the time, at least VCing, you know, goodness gracious. But the point is that you just need, I don't know if I literally just said this, sometimes I'm really bad at short-term memory. You need a driver's license. You need it so you can take the person out on dates if you're a guy taking out a girl or a girl taking out a guy, you know. You know, some people like to say, you know, the guy should always pay on dates, the guy should always take out the girl. Yeah, maybe the guy should always take out the girl, but if the girl has a driver's license before the guy, why the frick would like, I get, like, all masculine and stuff and the girl's feminine, but, like, you know, don't hold it to ridiculous standards. Don't, you know, if you're a girl and you have a driver's license and you're dating a boy who does not have a driver's license, don't be ridiculous and hold it to the freaking masculine and feminine standards. Take out the boy. Goodness gracious, don't delay yourself of having a good relationship just because you're worried about masculine and feminine. I'm sure there's many other ways that the boy can act masculine to make up for all the masculine stuff, all right? Or maybe if you both want to be equally masculine and feminine, you know, it's 2023. Different people, you know, operate in different ways. My opinion on all of this is that I believe that there are some people who are born masculine or feminine but don't want to act that way. I believe that some people who are supposed to be that are actually not born like that, even though they're born a certain gender. You know, you could do whatever you want, right? But there's also nothing wrong with being super masculine or super feminine. My opinion, all right? I feel like my viewpoint and opinion on this is kind of different in terms of people who are super masculine or not masculine, people who are super, what people like to call misogynistic, and people who are, you know, so for like all that stuff. A lot of people would be like, be equal, equal. I mean, I'm sure there are quite a few people out there who have the same exact opinion as me. Like, if you want it, you could do whatever you want in the damn relationship. Does not matter to me, right? You know, you could do either way. I feel like Alpha M would also have the same exact viewpoint as me on that too. But, you know, I know Andrew Tate probably wouldn't. See, there's some stuff that I do think Andrew Tate does know what he's talking about in terms of some stuff. But other stuff, he's just a little bit too extreme. Another thing you're going to need is a job. Now, same thing for the driver's license thing. You know, you don't necessarily need it if you're going to in a if you're in a non-serious relationship, correct? But, you know, if you're in a serious relationship, if you're in your late teens, you're going to need a job so that you can afford, you know, gas prices have gone up, at least in the United States. I think pretty much everywhere at this point. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, gas prices have definitely gone up in Russia. I can tell you that right here, right now. But anyways, gas costs a fortune. You know, it costs more nowadays. You know, to even afford like car insurance, unless your like parents are covering. I'm not gonna get into all of that, but you know, you need a job just to keep up, basically, right? But also you need a job so that you can even take the person out on dates, assuming like you could be a girl or a boy and take out a girl or a boy, and you could be the one taking them out. This is if you're doing the taking out. And if you are being taken out, still get a job, still get a driver's license. You know, maybe you could do it part of the time. Maybe if you don't want to, at least get a job and a driver's license. You know, the thing is that you need to do these things for you and for yourself. It's not, you know, yes, you do need these things for a nice, serious relationship. But at the same time, don't do it just for the relationship. Do it for yourself. And I know there's other examples of, you know, maybe you're not in a relationship, or maybe you don't really have that much of a rush. You know, it never hurts. It never ever hurts to not rush getting a job or getting a driver's license. Just get it eventually. All right. Don't step into a serious relationship unless it's online if you don't have these two things met, these two pieces of criteria met. And just so you know, get them. Get them eventually. Get them before you graduate high school. There's no rush either. Don't like, oh, get it directly when you're 15 or 16 or whatever, whenever you're, wherever you live allows you to get it. And get a job as soon as possible, 14. No. Get it for yourself at an appropriate time. No rush. And if you're going into a serious relationship, get it before getting into a serious IRL relationship.